Hi there. Welcome to this devotion. Last week, the family and we went to the Hilton Arts Festival, and I'll go again next year. I really enjoyed it. It was amazing. But when I go next year, I'll plan my day because there's so much to see and do. The art that was on display and for sale, it was really stunning. Then this week, I followed a story on authentic art, and the story that I followed was explaining that someone like Andy Warhol openly made extensive use of assistants in creating his art. Now, Andy Warhol was an artist from the 1960s and was famous for silk screen illustrations. And he used these silk screen illustrations to make portraits of famous people. And if you had to see the picture of Marilyn Monroe, I'm sure like me, you'd recognize it immediately. Anyway, Andy Warhol produced more than 10,000 pieces of art in his career. And these arts still sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And it's quite strange because the use of assistants is not all that new in the art world as you would think. Someone like Michelangelo, he hired assistants to help him paint the famous Sistine Chapel. Rembrandt was known to sign paintings completed by assistants and then passing them off as his own. Authentic art is not always as authentic as we would like to believe it is. And then we move to people around us. And when I ask myself who around me is being authentic or not being authentic, and this scares me and it worries me because the next question has to be, what is my role in people around me not being authentic? How do I influence people's authenticity around me? Now, am I too aggressive? Am I too negative? Am I too unengaged that people around me don't want to be or cannot be authentic? And when am I not authentic? When am I guarded or masked when dealing with people around me? Or even more sobering, which people around me am I guarded or masked around? And these questions have been bugging me and I've been playing on my mind for a while now. And I've been moved to look at people around me and to gauge their authenticity. But I would be flawed if I did not look at my role in people around me being unauthentic. I'm also moved to look at my own authenticity when engaging with different people around me. And after every day, I'm trying to journal the authenticity of people around me. And I'm also trying to look at my own authenticity and trying to understand what caused the unauthenticity or what even caused authenticity. And then after I finish, I normally sit back and say, thank God for God. Because the love and truth that I find in God, in spirit, in Jesus is so refreshing. The sounds of creation around me reminds me that there's this artist who created beauty authentically. And then I cannot help but fall in love with God all over again just because of authenticity. I hope you find strength in identifying authenticity around you. And may you find love in seeing the beauty of God's creation around you. Until we meet again, God bless.